Get ready for an epic night, because Prime Video just dropped the final trailer for Spider-Noir. Nicolas Cage is stepping into the shadows as Ben Reilly, the weathered private investigator grappling with the wreckage of his past and the ghosts of his superhero life in a gritty 1930s New York. This series is drenched in neon haze and cigarette smoke, and you need to see how Cage embodies the darkness of this incredible Marvel comic adaptation. It's a journey into the underworld, where justice is anything but clean. And franchise, making way for Brad Winderbaum to take the helm of Marvel Television, animation, and the entire publishing portfolio. This shift signals a massive creative direction for the brand, with David Abdo joining to bolster the comics division, all backed by President Kevin Feige. And finally, the action continues in the gaming world as Tribute Games and Dotemu have just released the first DLC for Marvel Cosmic Invasion. This new content introduces both Cyclops and the Thing as playable characters in this classic-style beat-em-up. Get ready because the second DLC is coming this fall with brand new game modes and even more characters. Don't miss out. Stay tuned to our channel for all the latest updates. Prime Video has officially released the final trailer for the highly anticipated live-action Marvel series, Spider-Noir, confirming Nicolas Cage's starring role in his first leading television project. The series is a cinematic reimagining of the acclaimed Marvel comic, plunging viewers into a gritty, shadow-drenched 1930s New York. In this world, trench coats replace capes, and the pursuit of justice navigates the city through a haze of cigarette smoke and neon light. Nicolas Cage portrays Ben Reilly, a seasoned private investigator burdened by the emotional fallout of a personal tragedy, while wrestling with the specters of his past as the city's sole superhero. The ensemble cast is robust, featuring Lamorne Morris, Lee Jun-lee, Abraham Popula, Karen Rodriguez, Jack Huston, and Brendan Gleeson, supported by a large roster including Lucas Hawes, Cameron Britton, Carrie Christopher, Michael Kostroff, Scott MacArthur, Joe Massengill, Whitney Rice, Amanda Shull, Andrew Caldwell, Amy Aquino, Andrew Robinson, and Kai Castor. Behind the lens, Emmy-winning director Harry Bradbeer is directing and executive producing the first 2 episodes, with Oren Uziel and Steve Lightfoot serving as co-showrunners. Spider-Noir is slated to premiere globally on Prime Video on May 27, 2026. Hasbro is set to generate excitement for San Diego Comic-Con 2026 with the unveiling of new Marvel Legends exclusives, headlined by a highly anticipated release featuring Professor X from X-Men 97. This new figure departs from previous Marvel Comics-inspired releases by incorporating a brand new, highly detailed hover chair that is designed to be dynamic and interactive. The hover chair boasts hovering features, an attachable telekinetic part, and 2 integrated blasters, bringing the iconic vehicle to life. Complementing this centerpiece is a newly updated cel-shaded version of Charles Xavier. This figure enhances collectability with swappable hands, an extra head sculpt, and an included Cerebro. The entire set is housed in an impressive X-Men 97-themed box, capturing the nostalgic flair of 90s VHS aesthetics through exclusive artwork from the television show. This SDCC 2026 exclusive will be available first exclusively at the Hasbro booth during the convention, with subsequent availability on Hasbro Pulse for $49.99 following the event. The announcement highlights the significance of the new release, noting that Professor Charles Xavier's iconic hoverchair debuts in the Marvel Legends series X-Men 97 collection, featuring removable blast effects for an offensive display mode. The figure itself features premium, series-inspired design, over 20 points of articulation, allowing the figure to sit inside the hoverchair, an alternate head accessory, 3 alternate hands to showcase telepathic power activation, and a removable helmet. Marvel has announced significant leadership restructuring within its publishing division, marking a major shakeup for the company's comic book operations. Dan Buckley, Marvel's longtime head of comics and franchise, will be departing after nearly 3 decades with the company. In his place, Marvel Studios executive Brad Winderbaum has been promoted to head of Marvel Television, Animation, Comics, and Franchise. Winderbaum will now oversee the creative direction of Marvel's extensive publishing portfolio, alongside global brand and franchise efforts. David Abdo, who is transitioning from Disney's music division, will assume the role of general manager of comics and franchise, reporting directly to Winderbaum. C.B. Cebulski will retain his position as editor-in-chief of Marvel Comics, also reporting to Winderbaum. The changes follow a recent round of layoffs that impacted Marvel Studios, Marvel Comics, and marketing. Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige issued a statement praising the new leadership structure, highlighting the strengths of the new pairing. Feige stated, "Brad's exceptional creative leadership and David's deep experience in operations and digital innovation will be a powerful pairing as we begin building out the next 90 years of Marvel's comic book legacy." Brad brings a proven ability to lead creative teams and craft ongoing, episodic narratives that resonate with our fans around the world, while David offers a strong track record of operational excellence and strategic growth. I'm excited for what they'll be able to do together. Feige also acknowledged Buckley's significant contributions to Marvel's legacy. He celebrated Buckley for his role in major 21st-century Marvel comic events, including Civil War, Secret Wars, X-Men, Age of Krakoa, and the upcoming Marvel Midnight imprint, noting how Buckley's leadership expanded Marvel's influence across comics, video games, television, and animation. Feige confirmed Buckley will remain on until mid-2027 to facilitate a smooth transition. The restructuring occurs amidst ongoing creative developments, such as the adaptation of Civil War into Captain America, Civil War and the comic inspiration for the upcoming Avengers, Doomsday from Secret Wars. Furthermore, the introduction of the Midnight line, featuring horror-tinged versions of Spider-Man, the X-Men, and Fantastic Four, signals continued expansion in Marvel's multimedia universe. Tribute Games and Dotemu have officially launched the first downloadable content for Marvel Cosmic Invasion, a classic beat-em-up set across the Marvel universe. This new DLC expands the roster by introducing 2 formidable new playable characters, Cyclops and the Thing. Fans of the action-packed gameplay will be thrilled by the addition of these iconic heroes to the fray. Looking ahead, the developers have announced plans for a second DLC scheduled for this fall. This upcoming expansion is set to bring fresh game modes, offering new challenges and an even greater selection of playable characters. Further details regarding the second DLC will be unveiled as the release date approaches, with updates expected on the official channel YouTube. Players are advised to stay tuned for more information.